Are you fresh or stale? In August of 1991, as I walked down the street picking up cigarette butts to smoke, I realized I had to break out of my devastated emotional state from divorce or keep it as a legacy I was leaving for my then 3-year-old son. Have you ever come to this sort of crossroad? What turning points have you encountered along this road of life? What was the ultimate outcome? In this paragraph, from the introduction to Bill Plotkin's book, Wild Mind, A Field Guide to the Human Psyche, it speaks perfectly to my own perpetual renewal project. And I quote, "We're being summoned by the world itself to make many urgent changes to the human project. But most central is the fundamental revisioning and reshaping of ourselves, a shift in consciousness. We must reclaim and embody our original wholeness, our indigenous human nature granted to us by nature itself. And the key to reclaiming our original wholeness is not merely to suppress psychological symptoms, recover from addictions and trauma, manage our stress, or refurbish dysfunctional relationships, but rather to fully flesh out our multifaceted wild psyches, committing ourselves to the largest story we're capable of living, serving something bigger than ourselves. We must dare again to dream the impossible and to romance the world, to feel and honor our kinship with all species and habitats, to embrace the troubling wisdom of paradox, and to shape ourselves into visionaries with the artistry to revitalize our enchanted and endangered world." End quote. Making urgent changes to the human project and eliminating fear is a high priority of mine, through a reinvention of myself many times over. At the core, always in quest of my essential original wholeness, my wild self emerges sometimes and is often brushed back by society because it's too much. I temper it and relish it for myself. My appreciation is enough. I am enough. What about you? Are you feeling fresh or stale because you're in your mid-fifth decade? Is your mind having its way with you? Do you think it's too late for something you want to do? I ask you to engage these 3 things. First, shift your consciousness. That's where the magic is. Next, fully flesh out your wild psyche. There's much more to you than you've been looking at. And then last, commit to the largest story of your life. What is it? You have a story in you of your life. What does it say? What is your impossible dream? If you can dream it, you can have it. What is your troubling wisdom of paradox? Is it the more I do, the less it matters? I made changes that yielded national and international multimedia coverage. An adult son who appreciates what I've done for him, and my own business in helping Black women and mothers reclaim their peace and power. Direct message me with answers to one or more of the above questions. I love to see from you. And I thank you for your part in revitalizing our enchanted and endangered world.